Too much, I'm sorry. So good. Hi, so I just finished changing and today I'm gonna be updating my to-do list because this morning as I was replying to messages, I got a lot of things assigned to me during the meetings that I wasn't able to attend due to prior agendas. But either way, that's what we're gonna do for today. So come with me, come work with me, and well, suffer or enjoy the day with me, because I don't know if having a lot of things to do is a good thing, because sometimes I think it is a good thing because I'm occupied with things that makes me productive, makes me fulfilled, but also at the same time it makes the day so exhausting because you have a lot of things on your plate and it's not really assured whether you can finish it by the day. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do for today. Okay, so it turns out I have a lot of things to do today. So I was working when suddenly my name was mentioned in a GC. So I checked out who it was and turns out it's of course my very supportive friends. I don't know if you can see that, but it's Joey and Nika. You see here. Hi Ethel. So how's your day? Charlie tribute ako sa imong day na. So special mention, I'm gonna put their IGs over here, pack and pack, so that you could go follow them. They have a really nice feed, they have really great content, and well, they're just overall pretty people that you guys should follow in your life to make your day more interesting. So I won't tell them I posted them, they're just gonna get surprised. So I'll know if they watch the video or not, if they get to this point. If they didn't, then it's currently 5:40 p.m. and I want to rest because I've been facing my laptop for 4 hours now, like almost 5, and my eyes hurt and I'm also hungry. So while waiting for my ate to call me for dinner, I'm gonna talk to you guys about the importance of resting. I mean, it's so hypocritical because I didn't even rest while I was working. I mean, imagine working for 4 hours straight, right? And you're always watching or you're always looking at your laptop like this strain. It will give your eyes, your back, everything. Before, I think when I was in senior high school, I started getting really serious about studying, and because I got really good results, I got addicted to such results and I would often forget about resting. I remember myself, I didn't have a, anyway, I had a room back then, did I? I forgot. I forgot, but I remember staying in my mom's office until 2 to 3 a.m. just finishing printing some activities, finish writing notes. I was doing a lot of things till 3 a.m. So by the time I was in class the morning on the same day, I would be asleep. But I was okay with it because even if the teachers would call me, even the professors would call me, I would still be able to answer because I studied beforehand, that I answered the activities beforehand. And although it seems great because I was getting good results, good grades, I hated myself for that because I was always asleep in class, and being asleep in class means missing out on the lectures, the quality of lectures that I was supposed to have with my teachers, with a few professors. And I felt so bad about it because at one point I remember that I was always asleep in class, that the professor that was in charge of these 2 subjects just decided to let me be, and I was sitting in front. I was legit sitting in front of him, like that's the professor over here, like just like 2 meters apart, and I was like dead asleep right in front of him. But after like weeks of just doing the same thing, like I was always asleep in his class, when it was time for activities I would answer, I think he just let it go, like, okay, this student will always be asleep in my class, whatever. At first it sounds like, oh my god, that's such a good privilege, but then thinking about it now, I could have done so much more during his class because I really like the subject, because wala lang, I just like the subject. But either way, I felt so bad now, like years after it happened. Like before, I would used to flex about it, like, yeah, I was just asleep in class, but when activities were given, I would just answer it right away because I studied beforehand, and then I would get good grades. But at what cost? Sleep, rest. Imagine the day goes like this. I wake up at 7, prep, go to school, and then I go home around 6 or 7 because I hang with my friends after class, and my class usually ends at 4 or 5. Depends on the class, depends on the day rather. But yeah, I get home at around 6 or 7, I eat dinner, I think I finish at around 8 or 9, and then from then on, I study like crazy until 2 or 3 a.m. and I always check what activities should be done by the week, or what readings or topics we will be tackling the next day. And I'd be so proud of myself before. I'd be so proud of myself for finishing it a week before. I was that into studying. I was that addicted to getting those good grades that even if I slept in class, even if I missed talking with my friends, as long as I got those grades, I was fine. But now, as I grew older, I realized that having such grades at the cost of the quality of sleep isn't great. It isn't worth it. I mean, I still do it till now, like it's ingrained in me, but these days I've been trying to lessen it. I've been trying to sleep early. I mean, as early as 2 a.m., 1 a.m. Nobody judge me. That's like the earliest for me. Before, I used to sleep at 3, 4 a.m. and be awake at around 10 a.m. These days, I'm trying my best to sleep at around 1 to 2 a.m. and then wake up at around 9 or 8. Depends. And I think another driving factor would be the classes are starting next week. But besides that, I'm just really working on my self these days. To my past self, why were you so obsessed with grades? I don't know why. I even forgot why I was so obsessed with grades, because I remember back when I was a senior high school student, my family, they weren't pressuring me to get good grades. They were just asking me to do good, and just good is like the bare minimum. That's it. I don't know why I was so obsessed with getting good grades, but I was. I don't know what form of validation I was seeking, but I was that into grades. And although I keep on reaching my expectations, I hate how burnt out I feel afterwards. It was so fulfilling, yet so exhausting at the same time. And I don't want that. That's not the kind of life that I want. I want a kind of life that makes it seem like everything has a purpose. I'm so fulfilled, I'm so happy, and at the end of the day, I'm not exhausted. And not physically exhausted, but mentally exhausted. I don't want to be the kind of exhausted at the end of the day that's like, oh, I wish I didn't like participate in this. I don't want that. I want to be exhausted in a way that so exhausted, I used up all my energy for today, but that's great because I did what I had to do for this certain purpose. I want to be that passionate about something, not like I'm required to do things. And lately, that's what I've been feeling. I think it was last sem that I was feeling that way, and I started hating opening my messenger, and it really broke off a lot of communications with people. So I hate that. So now I have to treasure the importance of resting. And well, I haven't finished my coffee yet. I rarely finish this much of coffee in a day because when I work, it's just very focused. But either way, that's it for today's takeaway, I guess. And I'm really proud of myself too. Sometimes I get really pressured by the fact that I have a camera now, so I have to produce like a lot of videos because I have the necessary gadgets now. But let's just take it one day at a time. Let's learn concepts. Let's learn how to be better versions of ourselves first before we showcase ourselves to the world, and that's okay. Nobody is gonna blame you for not uploading. It's your life you're showing. So if you want to showcase a good life, a life that you think will influence others, then go ahead. It's alright. So yeah, that's it. I'm hungry, so see you guys later. Bye. So that's it for how it's been with Ethel Gwynn. Thank you guys so much for watching.